Fluffy girls, thank you so much for tuning into Pink Fluff Empire. It's your girl Pink Fluff, and I'm back with another video. So today's video, I am going to be cleaning all of my makeup brushes. Y'all, normally I don't let my makeup brushes get this backed up. Normally I do a weekly wash, but y'all, your girl just been going through it. So we are going to wash all of my makeup brushes. So let's go through the items that you will need to wash your makeup brushes. So this is just Dial antibacterial soap. If you wash your makeup brushes, make sure you wash them with antibacterial soap. And this is just a large towel that I use to wash my makeup brushes. And also, y'all, I do use pure castor soap. So this is 100% all natural castor soap. I really do like this soap because this soap is packed with oils which will just break down that makeup in your makeup brushes and make cleaning super easy. And this is just a bowl. I did use several different bowls, so y'all see that later on in the video. So I'm just going to wipe down our countertop because I will lay my towel down on this countertop. So you just want to make sure that it's squeaky clean and nothing is on it, no dirt, no bacteria, anything like that, because that can get into your makeup brushes. As you can see, I've already placed my towel down and I'm just going to roll both sides of the towel. Now on this side that I'm rolling right now, I like to put my foundation brushes, and I do like to roll that side a little bit more thick. And the other side, I'm going to roll that, but it's going to be a little bit smaller because that's where I'm going to dry my eyeshadow brushes at. So as you can see, you have two rolls on each side of your towel. So this is how our makeup brushes are looking, y'all. I did get these little measuring cups. I use those throughout the video, but you can use any bowls that you have available. Just make sure that you wash them out after and before use. So now I'm just going to take my pure castor soap and I am just going to put some inside of the bowl. Now that bowl I'm going to actually use for my eyeshadow brushes. So you don't need a lot of soap. As you can see, a little bit of soap goes a long way. That's why I really like this castor soap. It's going to help break down that makeup, so your cleaning process will not take that long. So I'm just going to add hot water, y'all. This is like really hot water, and I'm just going to add it to each bowl. So as you can see, the measuring cup is going to be for my foundation brushes and the smaller bowl is going to be for my eyeshadow brushes. So I'm just going to place each foundation brush, face brush, whatever you want to call it, into the measuring cup, and I'm going to kind of swirl it around a little bit just to kind of work that product into the brushes. Y'all, when I tell you that castor soap is like amazing, it is amazing because it is going to break down all of that makeup. So when we are finished washing these brushes, y'all, I'm telling you, these brushes are going to look brand new. So y'all remember these brushes now. Remember this brush because I'm going to show y'all again this brush once I finish cleaning it, and it's going to look like a brand new brush. So I'm just going to kind of speed everything up, and as you see, I'm just going to drop all of my face brushes, y'all. Your girl can't talk, your girl can't speak, inside of this bowl. But I'm actually going to get another measuring cup because all of my foundation brushes could not fit inside of that one container. So yeah, normally I do have a bigger bowl, but y'all, I don't know where it's at, so I just decided to use these. But y'all, you can use whatever you have on hand, okay? So just make it work and do what you need to do. But I'm telling y'all, soaking those brushes really help with just breaking down the makeup. So I know a lot of people just like to throw their makeup brushes inside of their washing machine, and I do not recommend that because if you want your makeup brushes to last long, then you don't want to wet the whole entire brush because your bristles will actually start to just come off, because you don't want to get that glue inside of the brush wet, because if you do, it's going to loosen up the glue and pretty much your makeup brush is just going to fall apart and you're going to get those little strands and stuff like that. So I like to wash my makeup brushes like this. I always use antibacterial soap. I always use the Dial. You can get like a 12 pack for $6, so that's why the packaging looks like that. So I'm just going to wet my soap And y'all, I am just going to take one of the brushes and I'm just going to, in a circular motion, I'm just going to work that brush into the soap. And it is going to be soapy already, but I like that antibacterial soap because I know it's really getting into the brushes, it's cleaning it, it's working its magic. Okay, y'all, so pretty much we're just going to do the same thing for each brush. And as you can see, I'm kind of squeezing out all the soap just to see how clean it actually is. So if you see a lot of like foundation or product still left in your brush, then it's not clean. Now your brushes can get stained, but if you don't see like your soap turning different colors, then you're pretty much good. Like your foundation or makeup brush is just stained. I hope I'm making sense, y'all. So when I am washing larger brushes, you definitely want to make sure that you get that soap deep into the bristles, because if you don't, then you're just going to have product, foundation, and everything like that actually build up inside of your makeup brushes, and that can just harbor bacteria, and you do not want that. All right, so you want to make sure that your makeup brushes are definitely cleaned. I know a lot of y'all tell me that you hate washing makeup brushes. I actually really like washing makeup brushes. I don't know, y'all. I just really like it. I play some music and I just wash my makeup brushes. I am a makeup artist, so washing brushes is just a part of my job. All of these brushes are my personal brushes though, y'all. So yeah, but I do wash my makeup brushes at least one time a week. Like the dirty ones, I do wash them one time a week, because y'all, if you do not wash your makeup brushes and you just continue to use brushes that have like product buildup, and you just keep using the same brushes over and over and you're not cleaning them, you're going to cause breakouts within your skin, because you're just putting that bacteria and everything right onto your skin. So you want to make sure that you are cleaning your makeup brushes. So if you suffer from breakouts and you do not clean your makeup brushes like you should, y'all, then that is most likely why your makeup brushes are filthy. And I do not use dirty makeup brushes. Once I use the brush, I will not use it again. And I do have a lot of makeup brushes, but I don't even do my makeup that much. I just really do it for YouTube purposes and just to have content for Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, so if y'all are not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me at I am PINKFLUFF, y'all. And also make sure you check out my website down below, Pink Fluff Empire. I sell lashes, lip gloss, body butters, skincare, and body products. So y'all, make sure you support your girl down below in the description box. So I'm just going to speed this process up, y'all. As you can see, I do the same thing with every last makeup brush, but you do not have to buy this fancy mat or anything like that, y'all. You can use your hand. Now, I do suggest that if you have a lot of makeup brushes, that you actually use a glove when you're using antibacterial soap, because if you are like washing a lot of brushes, your hand is going to get so dry. So this is how my sink looks, y'all. It is full of foundation, products, soap, like, y'all. Do y'all see that? And all of the makeup brushes are clean. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? They look like new. So I haven't rinsed them off yet, because I am going to do the actual eye brushes next. So some of these eyeshadow brushes have like very colorful eyeshadow on them. They have very dark eyeshadow. They have concealer. They just have it all, okay? So you really want to make sure that you work that antibacterial soap inside of the bristles, because these brushes are by your eyes. Like, this is what you use on your eyes. So you definitely want to make sure that these are clean. You do not need a fancy makeup tool to clean your brushes. You can just use your hands. As you can see, I am just going to kind of go in a circular motion and just clean the brushes. And you can also use your fingertips and just use that to just go in a circular motion and just work that soap into the bristles, so you can just get a deep clean. So it is very important that you really wash your eyeshadow brushes thoroughly. So if you know me, then you already know your girl lives for a vibrant, colorful eyeshadow look. So a lot of my eyeshadow brushes are stained. Y'all, I love using purples, pinks, yellows, orange, greens. So sometimes my eyeshadow brushes will get stained because of the pigmentation of the eyeshadows. And that is okay, y'all. That is all right. You just want to make sure you go in and clean your brush. But you want to make sure you rinse it off, because once you rinse it off, you can kind of tell whether your brush is clean or not. So if I still see like pigment on my brushes, I will go in with that soap and clean it again. But if you see your soap turning colors, then you need to keep cleaning. If you don't see your soap turning colors, but your eyeshadow brush bristles are still like tinted, maybe like pink or something like that, then I mean, it's just stained. It's no way you're going to get that out. It is just stained. Your eyeshadow brushes are stained. So I mean, it really doesn't bother me because I already know when it's pigmented, like when the eyeshadows are pigmented, you are going to have some stained brushes. Definitely if the bristles are white, and a lot of my bristles are white, so yeah. But with the concealer brushes, y'all, you want to make sure that you really deep clean that, because normally I do cut creases. I'll use those brushes for under my eye and stuff like that. So you really want to make sure that you get those concealer brushes really clean. So this brush I did use in my crease for a dark green look that I did. So pretty much I am just going to do the same thing, but y'all, I am just going to try to get this as clean as I possibly can. I'm going to wipe away the soap to see if it's doing its job. I'm going to also rinse this off. You should see that in a second. And then I'm going to go back in with some soap and just wash it until I feel like it is completely clean. So yeah, you just want to make sure that you keep washing it if you feel like it is not clean enough. But that is the best that I could have gotten that brush. It is just stained green. So the longer you let your makeup brushes sit with foundation and product and stuff like that, y'all, it is going to most likely stain. If I would have washed that brush like right after I finished using it, it probably would not have stained like that, which it doesn't bother me. That's why I kind of try to at least wash my makeup brushes at least one time a week, so I won't get backed up, because y'all, I was completely backed up. I did wash a lot of brushes on camera, but I did wash some off of camera because, like I said, I am a makeup artist, so I had some from my makeup artist kit that I had to wash. But y'all, I just was not gonna wash those plus these, y'all. It's just too much. But as you can see, sometimes I do kind of triple up or double up on my washing process. So you can definitely wash 2 or 3, 4 brushes at one time. I just try to get brushes that are alike. So if I'm going to wash like a crease brush, I'm going to wash like 3 of those at one time. Concealer brushes, I'm going to wash 3 of those at one time, because they pretty much all have the same consistency and everything like that. So you'll get a good clean across the board, y'all. So you want to make sure that every last brush is clean and you're really getting into those bristles and you're just getting all that dirt and bacteria out, because like I told y'all, you're dealing with your face here, y'all. You're dealing with breakouts and stuff like that. You do not want your makeup brushes to be the cause of your breakouts. Whew, y'all, that was a lot of work, y'all. Your girl done broke a sweat, okay? So these are all of the makeup brushes that we have washed so far, and no, we are not done yet, sis, okay? So now we are going to just start rinsing off the makeup brushes that we have washed. So normally I do double or triple up on this process. You want to make sure that all of the soap, y'all, you want to make sure everything is out of the makeup brush, because you do not want soap mixed with foundation. You just don't want that, especially for like the eye shadow brushes. You want to make sure that you don't get any soap into your eyes. So you want to make sure that all of these brushes are completely rinsed. You want to make sure that they are rinsed really, really good, y'all. You do not want soap just lingering inside of your makeup brushes. So once I rinse the brush, I just like to tap off the excess water, and that's going to help out with the drying time. So if you remember this brush, y'all, this brush was so dirty. So this is how the brush looks now. Once it's dry, it's going to look even better. But y'all, I got all of that foundation, those powders, and everything out of the brushes. So I'm just going to go through all the brushes, and I'm going to rinse them thoroughly and tap off the excess water. So whenever you tap off the excess water, it is going to help with your drying time. So after we have rinsed off all of our makeup brushes, I just put all of them on this towel. And I didn't show this on camera, but I did take some 50% alcohol in a towel and just wipe off the stem, which is the handle of the makeup brush. So I did do that off of camera. So now I'm going to show y'all how I just set everything up to dry. So I am going to put my foundation brushes and my larger brushes on this side of the towel, just because this side is rolled up kind of larger. The other side, as you can tell, is a little bit on the smaller side, and that's where our eyeshadow brushes are going to go. So pretty much I like to let my brushes air dry. If I'm in a rush and I just really need to use my makeup brushes, I will definitely take a hair dryer to my makeup brushes. But normally I don't have to do that because I do have a lot of makeup brushes. This is not even all of my makeup brushes. I actually have like 3 more sets of my own personal makeup brushes, but I do not like for my brushes to get this backed up. But if you are in a rush, y'all, you can just take a hair blow dryer and just go over the bristles. But you don't want to put the hair blow dryer too close to the bristles because it will melt them. So doing that can also dry out your bristles, and you definitely don't want to do that because it can ruin your makeup brushes. Your eyeshadows may not blend the way you want them to. So yeah, I just like to let them dry naturally, but you can buy little stands. I will link them down below in the description box. I do have them, but y'all, I just think it's just too time consuming to put all of these makeup brushes on a stand. So I just use this method. So as you can see, all of our makeup brushes are squeaky clean, y'all. I don't know why, but I get so excited when I see this. I'm just like, yes, they look so good. I get so inspired to do my makeup. So if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also give this video a big like. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at @IamPinkFluff, and make sure you shop my website down below in the description box. Thank you so much for tuning into Pink Fluff Empire. I hope you really enjoyed this video.